It's Nick from SSG. We're about to give you a quick tour of the gym and show you all the equipment we have for you to train with. Starting at the front of the gym, we're going to give you a walkthrough. So at the front here we have a couple of competition combo racks. Those combo racks allow you to do either squats or bench press on them. On top of those racks we have competition bars as well. So for people in powerlifting, we have competition bars throughout the gym. They include Eleiko competition bars on these two racks here. We have calibrated powerlifting plates to go with those as well. So we can squat and bench on those. We also have 3 more squat stands along this side of the gym that you can squat on, or you can do other movements on, deadlifts as well. We have another squat stand on the other side of the gym, so that takes us to a total of 6 platforms that you can squat on. So it makes it more readily available for everyone to come in and do their squats. You don't have to wait. You know, even if the gym is busy, we have lots of places that people can come in and train their main strength lifts here. To use on those platforms, we've got more quality bars, which include Eleiko competition bars, Texas power bars. And in terms of weights, we have a couple of plate trees there full of bumper plates, as well as the ones in the middle, which are our competition calibrated plates, bringing us up to about an 800 kilo total of competition calibrated plates. So for those in powerlifting that like to train how they compete, then we've got all bases covered there. Further down the gym, another one of our squat stands. Just down the side here, we've got a little landmine that you can do some cool exercises with as well. In the middle, we've got more smaller weight plates, easy curl bar. We've got a cambered bar that can be used for benching and rowing as well. Right beside a little decline ab board there. Making our way down the back corner of the gym here, we have more specialized equipment. So we have our rackable cambered bar up on the wall on the top there. Below that, safety squat bar. In front there we have our Zercher harness as well. So that's handy if you want to do front squatting or a Zercher type squat movement. You can utilize those as well. On top of all this turf that we have down the side of the gym, so we have 22 meters of turf that we can use. So we have a prowler sled to use for that, smaller weight sled here, farmer's walk handles, so whether you're into strongman or just like using them for conditioning, we have farmer's walk handles here which you can use up the length. We have ropes as well, so whether you want to do battling ropes or if you want to do sled pulling with ropes, we've got you covered for that. We have sandbags as well, so if you like sandbag training, we've got sandbags here too. So beside the turf track, we've got the cable crossover station here, so dual cables, individual weight stacks, obviously lots of different things you can do with these and lots of different attachments that we have to use with them as well. Moving through this back part of the gym, a couple more larger pieces of equipment including hammer strength leg press. We have X-Tech hack squat as well. So a couple of staple lower body movements that you can train on these machines here as well. Glute ham raise, great piece of equipment for training posterior chain, calves, hammies, glutes, your back as well. Lots of different movements you can utilize them for, along with a little back extension machine here too. So a lot of posterior chain emphasis can be done here, including in that posterior chain movements as well. So hamstrings, we've got a line hamstring curl too. But we'll jump across here to our T-bar row. So T-bar row you can do chest supported rowing on as well. So another good movement for training the back. Come through this way and pointing back in this direction here, we have our seated row machine and our lat pull down machine as well. So you can obviously utilize lots of different attachments for those machines, but more training for the back can be done. Moving back around this direction, we have our full range of kettlebells, dumbbells. So our dumbbells go from 2.5 kilos up to 70 kilos. So we've got all bases covered there in terms of being able to train with dumbbells, flat bench, adjustable bench. We have our dip handles on the wall as well. So another great movement for chest, triceps, shoulders, being able to be trained. In that same sort of category, we've got our incline bench over this side as well. Back to the lower body stuff. We've got seated calf raise machine. We have a seated leg curl machine as well, so hammer strength seated leg curl. We have a hammer strength seated leg extension machine as well. So more options for lower body training. And then across this back wall here, we have more benches. So including those 2 benches that we have at the front, the combination competition racks, we also have 3 more along this side of the gym. So there's 5 places to bench. So a lot of gyms always fall short on the amount of benches they have, but we've got 5 places that you can do bench. So there's never a time where you have to wait to use a bench here. On top of those, more quality bars, Texas power bars, another specialty bar in here as well. So we've got neutral grip, Swiss bar here. We've got lots of different specialty bars around the gym. Check out the list on the website if you want to see all the different bars that we have available. And then the middle of the gym on this side is where we have our weightlifting platform. So this one here will allow you to do, your snatching, your clean and jerks, because we've got the timber on top, which has a nice grid in it, so you're not going to slip around when you're doing those movements. So we've got 20 kilo work sand competition bar. We have a 15 kilo women's weightlifting bar as well. So both covered there, so 15 and 20 kilo weightlifting bars. And obviously we have all those bumper plates as well that you can use. And we have fractional plates. We even have technique plates as well. So 2.5 and 5 kilo technique plates to use. On the next platform, on top of that, we have one of our trap bars. So another platform that you can obviously perform deadlifts on, or rowing movements, anything with the weight starting on the ground can be done here. And then our main deadlift platform, which has Texas power bar, another Verve power bar here, and you've got access to use either the bumper plates or you can use the calibrated plates. We have a few tons of weights here, so there's no shortage of what you have access to and what you can use to do your deadlifting and other movements as well. So also in the corner here, some things that we might utilize for deadlifting, including blocks, mats, deficit blocks as well. Just things that are essential for different variations of lifts that we have people do or that people like training. And beside that is the power rack. So power rack, lots of different things hanging off here, lots of different options. You can do your chin-ups on here, multiple different grips. You've got gym rings available here too. We've got some rock climbing rings on there at the moment. Ab slings, so you can do hanging ab work as well. Chains are hanging in there too, so if you can see the chains. We've got 3 sets of chains, so if you like to utilize those for any of your accessory work, whether that's chins, dips, push-ups, or even your squatting, deadlifting, benching type movements, you can do that too. We've got loads of bands as well. So bands utilized for lots of different exercises. More fractional weight plates on there, ropes, dip belts, all those sort of accessories to cover you for all sorts of different training. Plenty of chalk around the gym to use as well. And we'll make our way to the front here, where we've got our growing collection of strongman equipment. So strongman wise, we're getting more Atlas stones in. We're going to have a stand to use for those as well. We've got a couple of strongman logs there, so different diameter, 10-inch and a 12-inch diameter. And we've got got our fat bar or axle bar, however you want to refer to it as. But we'll have an increasing range of strongman equipment coming in as well. Hope you enjoyed the quick tour of SSG. If you want to come check it out, you are more than welcome to. If you have any questions, hit us up through the website.